We are thrifting, and I can't believe what I found in here. It's just one of those days where you stumble upon something that's super special for that amazing price. So everything's rearranged in here today. Oh, I just found all the glasses. They moved a lot of the Halloween stuff up front. This is if you remember the last time I was here, this section was out. It doesn't look like a whole lot has moved into it. These are definitely vintage. I love that lavender glass. Oh my gosh. Those candle holders are on average $20 a piece. So for me as a reseller, I'm going to leave those there. But hey, if you love them, you want them in your collection, they got a whole section devoted to it. I'm not sure what those two things were. I'm thinking maybe for coffee or a tea bag. Something with a strainer on top holds the liquid in the bottom. Have you seen them before? Ooh, this has a very delicate handle onto it. So we ain't even gonna touch that. No whammies. Oh, this is a pretty lidded dish. I always love lidded dishes. And it's got like some staining or something going on right there, but the price is not bad. So that one might just need like a good toothbrush clean or something. That just got obviously dried onto it, caked onto it. It happens. Real life happens. That's a pretty vase. It says as is, part of the rose is chipped off. Lennox. I have bought and sold those little heart trinket dishes before, but the price point was too high for me today to pick up. All right, let's go to the other side. Now, we started in the more expensive section first because that's just what we hit first. And of course, they do that up front so that they can keep an eye on things, I'm sure. I like this. I'm very much a vintagey, vintagey and fabulous. I love the shabby. I love, love, love those. Anything that just feels like a throwback, and especially with all these, like those ornate frames. So I'm going to pick up this set today. It's $2.99 for the pair. I get both of them. At first, I'm like, when I saw it on top, I'm like, oh my gosh, is that somebody's baby? But then I see the pair. They have the same replica. I think it came with the frame. So we're going to pick those up. I didn't see that little goblet down there. I think that might have been milk glass. Little pottery piece. Oh my gosh, guys, look. Oh, I love it. 298, somebody's art piece. Now, I've been calling this spaghetti pasta. Yeah, I've been calling this pasta pottery because it reminds me of like something that would come out of not a pottery machine, a pasta machine. One of you guys told me it is not called that. It is called cord pottery. So I've never heard it called cord pottery before, but hey, I made up a whole name for it. So, but I think I like my name better, spaghetti pasta, spaghetti pottery. So there it shall be. Okay, all right, you see it, right? You see it, guys. This is a piece of Fenton for $3.99. This is Silvercrest Fenton. If you actually took a UV light to the top of that little ruffled rim on the top of it, there, it would glow. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I found it for $3.99. Obviously, it got through the cracks. And that's the thing. When you're out and about, like I love the thrill of the hunt. It doesn't have to be an expensive piece for me. It doesn't hey, it can be spaghetti pottery, okay? Handmade spaghetti pottery, somebody else's art piece. If it just brings joy, then you know what? That is value to me, okay? And that's where I see the value. By the way, the last time I was here, I saw a whole pile of shoes down there. Do you remember that? I actually bought two, a mint one and a white one. That, by the way, is listed in my Etsy. So for those of you who've been messaging for me to drop the link, if you just go to soniathrifts.com, it'll take you right to my Etsy. My Etsy store name is Junk Monkey Sonia. And actually, I just got back from this thrift pick today, just in the last hour, and I just listed everything. Trying to keep on top of it. I'm also going live in the mornings on my second channel. It's called Sonia Miller. So if you want to get caught out, we hung out for an hour today, an hour yesterday. I love that. Now, listen, I'm not much of a heart, like, just the shape of it. I'm not drawn to a lot of heart design pieces, but that was so pretty. The piece, the price was a little up there, so I left it, but I did like that. I could definitely wrap my brain around that, the heart with the milk glass. That was really pretty. I've never seen that shape dish before, I don't think. So we keep on picking for the unusual, for the weird, and let me tell you, this trip did not disappoint because there's more. So these are precious moments, and oh, of course, if I had to pick any, I'd want the one with the critter. like a little piggy. So they're selling them for $10 each. I didn't take the time to do the research on these, but anybody out there that has done the research, is Precious Moments having a moment right now? Like in the resale world, are people collecting? What are you seeing for how much it can fetch? Let me know if you have any insights to give all of the community on Precious Moments and if it's worth to pick it up or not for resale. If you love it, pick it up. It's for you. It's worth it. Oh, cute little honey pots right here. But I kind of have my own thing of what I love to pick. So it's just not really necessarily in my wheelhouse. I'll take antiques when I love them, like when I feel really drawn to them. But yeah, I just won't take anything. Okay, I'm a picky picker. I got my style. I know what I like, and when I see it, I grab it. When I checked out here, oh, I love this. Born, what does it say? Bone to be wild. So cute. It's a magnet. It's stuck right onto the shelf there. Oh my goodness. I came across a whole bunch of fridge magnets here today. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe people doesn't seem anymore to put a whole bunch of fridge magnets on, but I don't know. I just remember when I was younger, there was a lot of fridge magnets. I love this little dish. Now we have learned, right? What's that saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. The last place that I did a taped up thing, yeah, she's open right there because we're not taking no chances, no duds, right? We're not going to get back and have like a big old chunk missing out of it that you can't see because it's taped together. We've lived and we've learned, okay? So this is actually in great shape. It's perfect. It looks like, according to the butterfly, this is a little vintage trinket dish. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and take that and add it to the pile. But yeah, as I was checking out, the cashier was like, "Oh my gosh, I love this! Oh my gosh, I love this!" And I said, "Yeah, oh, there's a Canadian moose." And I said, "Yeah, if it's weird, if it's unusual, eclectic, I love it. I love the weird and the wonky, right? Like that's my jam." Little trinket ring holder. Got a primitive piece here, 248. I guess it's just a little shelf sitter, just for some stars. Oh, look, we got some gnomes. Gnomes do sell as well. I wanted to see what they were made out of. These guys are resin. This one back here was my favorite, and it had a little message on the bottom. It says, "Pam, I love you." So somebody obviously gifted the gnome. Who is Pam? We must find Pam. Pam, we found your gnome, my friend. So I'm sure he will find a good home and continue to be loved. This next piece was one of the bells of the ball today. Look at this beautiful piece of art. So I've got this one listed. It is indeed half of a coconut. This is Mexican folk art. It is, yeah, a coconut mask art, and these are very collectible if you look them up. I think she's beautiful. Look at her with her lashes, the color, just the pinks, the reds, the polka dots, the greens. And if you're somebody who loves to collect art, or you're creating a gallery, an art gallery wall or a focal wall, oh my gosh, what a beautiful piece, to put in amongst all your frames and things. So I was so happy to score that one. It didn't have a price tag on it, but when I got to the register, I was given the price of $2.99, and I didn't even know what it was. I just know I loved it. And then when I got it here back to the shop, I'm like, wow, this is an actual like piece of collectible art. Loved that dish. He would need a good cleanup on aisle 5, um, but he was sweet. We got a little basket here, and then this is just the whole crew. They all hang out here together. I think that's one of those birds that maybe you put something into it, lavender, whatever, roses, and it's an air freshener. Are you seeing anything you would take? Got a little egg here. Says, I think it says the world is a beautiful place. Aha! I was looking for this guy. He's still obviously the same price, $8.99. But I was looking to see when I came back today if that might be like a tag percentage off, but it's not. So it's still hanging around there. $8.98. A beautiful piece. It's crystal. It has the stars, but nobody's taken it yet. But it's definitely moved from the group. Now, this, my friend, all right, his name is Albert. He goes by Al for short, and I love him. This is obviously somebody's studio pottery piece. Is that not gorgeous? Is that not like green nature vibes, whimsical, just absolute cottage core, gorgeous goblin core? We love it. Oh, you will never find a piece like this again, I guarantee you. So I scooped him right up, and that is one of the pieces that the girl at the register was like, "Oh my gosh." I said, "Yeah, if it's weird, chances are I'm going to find it on your shelf and I'm going to love it." And she said, "I think it's so awesome that you're giving new life to pieces that, that would have been somebody's art pieces, classroom pieces or whatever." I'm like, "Yeah, they're beautiful." So I enjoy collecting the weird, the pottery. Now we're on the bottom shelf. I do like this big vase, the colorful one right here. Actually, today, if do you remember when I was here and I picked up I left all the balls that went into it. And I'm like, I'm not going to take that, but I am going to take the big deep basin. It actually just sold today. So, it was sold right before I went out the door and did this thrift haul. The other one I picked up was resin. This one here is ceramic, 6.98. Not something that I'd want to ship, but if blue tags were off, I would definitely be picking that one up. So I'm going to keep an eye on that for the next time I come around. It's lasted this long. Maybe it'll hit the half off tag and I'll be lucky enough to get it. So I took a minute. I spent some time with this little lovely trinket box because if anybody loves a trinket box, it's me. This one has little shells. At first I was like, are these stickers? But they're almost like little indents. The only thing is, if you see it up close, it's this like buttercream color, and it has a lot of just little markings on it that makes it look kind of dirty. So I was thinking, could I get that off? Is that sticky? Will that come off easy? If I take like a Mr. Clean eraser to it, would the marks come off? And I wasn't sure. So I moved on to this bag of magnets and other things. I don't know what's in it. It's a mishmash. Got a little garden frog there. Welcome to my home. Got some leaf trays. I'm pretty good on those right now, so I feel like I've stocked up on leaf trays, so I'm good on that. But it is fall, so if you're a reseller, you know. I looked at this piece. 248, it's glass. I think somebody did a very abstract swan. What do you think? Oh, look at your family. Oh, look at your family. This is your son and daughter. Beautiful. All the bells down below. Such a proud puppy there. I'm going to go around the corner and I see these boots. Oh my gosh, these boots are totally my style. I love these boots. I must know the price. Although I think my feet are much bigger than this. $20 for the fringe boots. Oh, tell me if you too love that style. Okay, what do we got here? I had to look down below because when I'm around this corner in the past, I've hit on some really good things. So, but nothing down there today. Charlie Brown. What does it say? It's good to unwind? Something like that. I'm drawn. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to put up a bunch of paperweights. So yeah, join me live tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to get my pricing of my paperweights done and get those up tomorrow. That's one of the goals. Stuff that I already have on site that I just need to get priced and get listed and get it on the sales floor. I think that's the Christmas section down here. Bedtime stories, Adam Sandler. Me and Matt are getting ready to go out and see a movie tonight. So I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I'll tell you what we're going to go see. I'm super excited.